Welcome on all, my name is Tawess and this is Need for Speed Heat, the latest entry into the Need for Speed saga. And it's also a game I was pretty much on the fence about. The previous Need for Speed games were, well, glorified mobile apps, and this was the last hurrah. Because if this failed, it would be Forza and the crew for eternity. Fortunately, this game is good. It is not, oh my god, I'm gonna stop playing everything else. Good. But it's still good. It's a solid game. And believe it or not, it is so good that I'm going to say that it has my seal of approval. Not that my seal of approval actually means that much, but it still has it. Because, for all intents and purposes, this game does get all the things right that used to be wrong with the Need for Speed games. You don't have the brake drifting thing. You don't have only automatic gearbox. You don't have, well, a poor ass story. Now, customization among other things are still weak because it's the same as in the last game and the game before that, and well, it's starting to get pretty stale. There's some new items, but for the most part, if you've seen other games, you know what you're going to be expecting, but the flip side, that means that if you have a favorite car from previous games, it's most likely going to be in here too. Personally, I'm a bit offended, because the Volvos are locked at a level 20 something gate. I need to rep up to level 20 something to get them. I mean, they're perhaps considered rare cars in the US, but where I sit, it is what you give to your 15-year-old when they start to learn how to drive, so that when they rapidly run a tree, the tree is going to take more damage than they do, and you will have lost nothing of value. But beyond that, it's okay. I mean, rep is not hard to get, and money is not hard to get, and the split between day and night is exciting, and while we don't see any night gameplay in this one, because, well, it's pretty much the same as the day gameplay, apart from the police chases. And holy Jesus, the police chases, they are angry. Angry police. Trust me when I say it, they're angry. They're in your face. You can't get rid of them. Ever. I assume there's a trick to it, but I haven't been able to get rid of them. They're just simply annoying. And once you go about heat level 3, they go from annoying to downright lethal. That is, of course, combined with the fact that your car has a health system during the night. And once your car is busted, you're busted and everything is over. If you lose the rep, and you're gonna have a bad night, simply. So, let's go down the list and see what this thing's the game. Let's go down the list and see what this game did right. Condition number 1. First and foremost, no real microtransaction option. The game is what it is, and you unlock the cars by actually playing the game. Apart from a few starter cars, but they're mostly just reskinned version of cars that are in the game already. And they're still level locked, so you don't have all the cars from the beginning, which is good for progression. You don't have any real time savers, or a few time savers, like 2 of them, 1 rep and 1 money, but only 5%. It's not like you're going to be swimming in cash. Again, maintaining the progression of the game. It has a wonderfully cheesy, if somewhat short, story. It has likable characters. The cars look good. And, well, we don't exactly know what we're going to see story-wise, but hopefully there'll be a story DLC. Because the story ends kind of abruptly, and with a lot of loose ends. Still, for what it's worth, it's actually good. It's good. Now, on the bad side, the physics are still a bit spongy. Not horrible spongy, because the cars are meaty and weighty and have a difference to them. But it's a bit spongy, and, well, the short is short. It's such a short story. It's just something that juices flowing and it's over. But, I mean, apart from that, it's good. And I did mention the cars. I did mention the automatic braking drift thing that is now gone. Now you engage drift by double tapping the accelerator instead, which gives a ton more control. And this current car is a front-wheel drive car, and thus it can't drift at all. I have to engage the e-brake at every turn. But if you for some odd reason liked the brake drift thing, tough luck, it's gone. So, what can you expect from this game? Well, let's see, 20-30 hours maybe, if you're really diligent, doing the Pokemon card thing and everything. But for most of it you're going to be able to use the Origin Access thing to get everything out of this game that you want. Which is good, because there's a great leap between paying $15 and paying $50. So if you can, get it on the Origin Access thing, Origin Premium account thing, I can't remember what color it were. Get it there, try it out, see if you like it. If you don't like it, just unsubscribe and be on with it. You spent no more than a burger and fries and a soda. I mean, if you can't afford being out that, don't. Much better than buying the game than being disappointed, because this is not the same game as it was before. It's going back to more to its roots. It's seriously taken up the fight with Forza Horizons and The Crew 2. And I would recommend this over The Crew, unless you have a real strong hankering for bikes and airplanes. And it's not as crazy as Horizons, but in other ways I think it's better, because the layout is much tighter and there's more happening everywhere. So anyway, Need for Speed Heat. Surprisingly good. Get it. Show EA that this is how you make a game. Gives slight hope for Star Wars Fallen Order, Fallen Jedi, Fallen... I don't know, it's called something. But time will tell if this is gonna be good or nothing, I don't know. But until next time, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye.